Alright, what's up, guys? Right now I'm sitting in Dublin, Georgia, at the West Rock Paper Mill, waiting to be called because they have to live unload me. They don't have any empty trailers, and so yeah, if they don't have empties, you have to be live unloaded, which throws my plans completely away. Once I finished this, I was gonna shoot up to Social Circle, pick a load up there. That was going down into Florida, and then that delivered tomorrow, and then tomorrow I was gonna pick up a load in Tampa that was then going to home for me. Well, I'm not going to be able to make any of these pickup times or delivery times because if I had to take a guess, I've got about 10 trucks in front of me waiting. So what better time to make a video than sitting here waiting to get unloaded. So I wanted to talk about one thing, and it's going to be a string of quite a few videos that I'm going to do over the next few days or so, but it's just things that are not taught to new drivers coming into the industry, or not necessarily not taught to them, because they were taught to me. I was very fortunate to have or a trainer rather, that he had years in the industry. A lot of these things, common courtesies, just things that need to be done within the industry that aren't done by these new drivers coming in. And it's not the new driver's fault. It's these companies that are making people trainers after 6 months of experience, this, that, and the other. You know, right now I have no interest in becoming a trainer, but if I ever got into it, it's something that I would myself want to know that I was ready to do. Whereas you have these people that, you know, come into the industry, they get their 6 or 7 months experience, and they think, hey, I'm going to go train because I can make extra money, this, that, and the other. You know, unfortunately, that's just how a lot of these companies operate, and it's a sad thing, it's a scary thing, and I mean, it's just all. I'm going to talk about today the fuel island situation. Okay, more specifically, parking at the fuel island. And I mean, it's stupid. You know, I'm sure you've seen it. You might do it and not even realize that you're doing anything wrong. It's wrong. You know, I've seen it as bad as just pulling into the fuel island, not getting fuel at all, and just sitting there taking a 30-minute break. That's not okay. But you see more often, the driver will fuel, they'll pull up, they'll go inside, I've seen drivers take their stuff in to go take showers, they'll go in and go to the, you know, McDonald's or whatever's in there, and they'll sit there and order food. You know, I was always told, and this is what I've always done, you know, if you pull up into the front of the fuel island, if you run in to take a quick piss, come right back out, that's fine. You run in to get a receipt, that's fine. Anything other than that, if you're going to be more than, you know, me personally, if I'm going to be more than 30 seconds to a minute, just walking in, doing something real quick and coming back out, you know, I will go park my truck. You know, there's no reason to sit in that fuel island. Especially, what really irks me is these fools that will sit in a fuel island at a truck stop that is extremely busy. We've all been to those truck stops. We all hate them. We hate going to them to begin with. But on top of that, you have drivers making it worse because they want to sit at the fuel island. It's not okay. So, you know, me personally, if I'm ever going to go in to get food, do anything other than take a piss, if I gotta take a crap or whatever, I'll park my truck. Now, there are some exceptions to that. I don't always park my truck. For example, if it's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and there's no trucks coming in and out really, maybe 1 or 2 every 15-20 minutes, and also it's going to be a little bit harder to find parking. Now, if you see a parking spot, grab the parking spot. But if, as I'm going to the fuel island, if it looks like there's not going to be really any parking and it's dead hours of the night, then yeah, I'll grab that last pump, do what I got to do. But at the same time, I'm still not taking my sweet time. You know, it's something that needs to be taught out there. It's not, unfortunately. I've seen morons that, you know, in the middle of the night, they'll pull their truck into a fuel island, and I've seen people get in their sleeper to get ready to take their 10-hour break. It's fucking ridiculous. You know, I've not been out here that long, but I've been out here a little over a year now, and you name a time, I've shut down around that time, 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Never have I ever, no matter where I'm at, I've never had an issue with finding a parking spot. That's not that ridiculous. Legally. You know, and I'm not saying it's illegal to park in the fuel island. It's disrespectful, and it just makes you look like a lazy bum. And it makes you look like you don't know what you're doing. So, fuel island. You pull up to the fuel island, you fuel, you pull up, grab your receipt, go back out to the truck, take off. If you're going in for more than a couple of minutes, and that's pushing it, like I said, if I know that I'm going to be in there, you know, quicker or longer than just literally in and out, I go park my truck. Go park your truck. Stop sitting at the fuel islands.